Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenica if you're new here, and today I'm going to be going over my 2020 no-buy, my makeup inventory, my project pan ideas, and kind of go into some more detail about why I'm doing this, what I'm doing, and all the rules and all the fun stuff about that. So if you're interested and you're part of the project pan community, you want some inspiration for your no-buy, then keep on watching. Oh, by the way, you're getting like barefaced because I'm not going out anywhere today. It's a Sunday. I don't have work today. Normally I do, but I work at Walmart on the weekends and they didn't schedule me, so I don't have to go to work. So I thought I'd just film this barefaced. My skin's been clearing up a little bit thanks to Halo Beauty Kiwi. I think there's gonna be a full review coming on that soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm rocking the bare face today because I ain't going anywhere, in case you were wondering about that. Okay, so I'm going to start off by talking about why I'm doing this. It's not that complicated. It's just more so like financial reasons. I am only 22, but I'm in university and I work a lot. My boyfriend works a lot. We're trying to work less so that we can focus more on school. And this makeup journey has certainly been a bit of an addiction for me. People in my family struggle a lot with addiction, so I feel like I have a very addictive personality, and this is something that I certainly latched onto. I kind of fell into the hype. I know I'm not the only one of like all the new releases coming out and feeling like I need to buy every single thing that comes out. And I mean, that's just not sustainable. It's not sustainable financially for me because I don't have a career yet. I'm not a millionaire, you know. All like these palettes are expensive, and I'm in Canada, so you're converting it to Canadian dollars as well. Like, to get every launch is just really bad financially, and it's also really bad for the environment, and I want to be more conscientious of that. Also the fact that like I'm buying so many things and I'm not even really using that much. So like I'm a really bad eyeshadow addicted hoarder. It's like every eyeshadow palette that comes out almost, I'm like, wow, that's so pretty. I could totally use that. I could create a bunch of fun looks with it. I could, you know, post to my Instagram, all that kind of stuff. But the reality of the situation is that like I'm so busy. Like I'm a student and I'm working, so I barely have time to upload on my YouTube channel, let alone like create these wonderful like fun eyeshadow looks to post to my Instagram just for fun. Most of the time when I'm getting ready for work and I'm getting ready for school, I don't even wear eyeshadow. Like I'm trying to make the effort now to wear my eyeshadow because I have it, and that kind of ties into like my project pan. Like I want to actually use the items that I have and that I love and that I worked hard to buy, and I just find with like the whole kind of community right now just going launch after launch after launch, I'm not actually using the shit that I buy. Like I was so excited to buy like my Natasha Denona palettes, my Jackie Aina palette. I feel like I've used those things like once, twice maybe, and I've had them for at least a month for my Jackie Aina palette and like a year plus for my Natasha Denona palettes. So especially when like there's such a big price point attached to them, like my Natasha Denona my Natasha Denona palettes are what, 168 plus tax Canadian, something like that, and for me to only use them a handful of times, like it's not really worth it. I've just been falling into the hype and not using the things that I have, and I do like a lot of the products. I mean half the time, like the eyeshadow palettes that I have, like my boyfriend genuinely asked me like, why do you have so many fucking eyeshadow palettes? Like you barely ever wear eyeshadow, like you don't have time for that. And I'm like, it's so beautiful and I don't want to get rid of them yet. Like I'm a huge fan of like decluttering and selling my stuff. Like I'm in a lot of Facebook groups where I can pass on the makeup and sell it so I get some of the money back, like that kind of stuff. But a lot of the eyeshadow palettes, like I don't want to declutter. I don't want to sell them yet because I haven't even had a chance to fucking use them. Like I bought them for a reason, but I'm just on this like cycle of just buying and buying and buying and hardly using what I have. So a lot of the eyeshadow palettes that I have, I've barely even touched them. I've barely even made a dent in them. So that's really going to be my focus this year, is using my eyeshadow palettes, like testing them out to see if like I genuinely like the formula, and if I don't, then I'll declutter them and I'll pass them on. So yeah, sorry, that was a little long-winded, but basically financially it's no good for me. It's no good for the environment, and also I want to fall in love with makeup again. I was getting so overwhelmed with these launches and like how it made me feel. Like I felt like I was behind if I didn't buy everything that was coming out. And then when I would buy stuff, like I would pay full price for it, right? And then it would go on sale a couple months later or go on sale for Boxing Day. Like I just wasn't strategically thinking about the shit that I was buying. And some of it like I wouldn't even use. Like last year, Laura Lee Los Angeles, like the holiday collection, I paid full price for that. I think it was like $80 or something like that. And I didn't touch it. Like the lipsticks, I don't think I used at all. The eyeshadow palette I swatched. I maybe used it once. But like, why am I paying $80 for something that I'm not even going to use? And I ended up selling this stuff, but I sold it for maybe, I don't know, like half of what I paid for it. You know what I mean? Because nobody's going to want to buy like secondhand shit for full price. So you are losing out on money. Like you're still recouping some of it instead of like just throwing it out or decluttering it. But still, I was in a bad cycle. So let me start off by saying that I have already been doing my no-buy. I've been doing it since November 24th or something. Like, I'm going to show you guys how I keep track of it. So I have an agenda, which, I mean, I use mainly for school anyways, but it came with stickers. So that's how I'm tracking it. So I noticed it was November that I started, November 24th. I was right. I started because I think the month of November, I spent close to around $1,000 just on stuff that like I felt like I wanted to try. I felt like I needed. Like the holidays is a really bad time for that, and that wasn't even just for gifts. That was for me. So like I paid for like a 4-month subscription to the Halo Beauty Kiwi supplements. I got the Tati palette. I got oh fuck, I don't even know. I just bought like so much shit, and don't get me wrong, like I love it. I get like a high when I buy makeup, when I open the package, but then it just sits there. Like I want to use it, but again, I don't have the time really to use this stuff. I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to start saving for a wedding and a house. Like my boyfriend and I have been together for 7.5 years. That'll be 8 years in June. Even though we're only 22, like we do want to wait until we graduate to get married, but like weddings are expensive and neither of our families are financially able to like help us with that. So it's on us to pay for it. And I'm not complaining about that. Like I've been paying my own rent, paying my own bills since I was 18. Like I'm not complaining about that. It's just reasonably like I want a wedding and I want a house and I want a good future more than I want all this makeup that I already have anyways. Like I don't need any more. Like I've got a really good sized collection. I would say it's not like massive like Beauty Gurus, but it's not small. Like it's not small by any means. I used to have all my makeup in like a little travel container, so I know like what small is, and this isn't it. I'm happy with everything that I have for the most part. So anyways, going back to my agenda, I bought this agenda at Chapters, I think in August. I bought it for school. I have an agenda every year. I think even since high school I've been using an agenda. It just really helps me stay organized. And it came with stickers. So what I've been doing, there's like this sticker sheet here. I just tore it out. It came at the back. So it's easier for me. I just tore it out. So you see here, I have like everything written down like for my plans and stuff. I don't think there's anything you weren't allowed to see there. But then at the bottom, like this is where I started. I started putting a sticker for each day that I have my no-buy. And then I also write things that I'm tempted by. So like on the 28th of November, I was tempted by Nakia Joy Cosmetics, but I was staying strong. Like I actually wrote that because I don't know if that was when they were having a sale. Like I know like I really want to try like Nakia Joy lashes. Like there's still things that I really want, but I want to use what I have first. And then maybe go purchase those things when I run out of stuff, you know? Like I have, we'll go through my inventory, but I have a bunch of lashes that I feel like I need to use or get rid of or do something with before I bring more in, you know? So yeah, I wrote little comments. So here on the 30th, like, cause I'll go over the rules in a minute, but I'm trying to not buy anything. So like when I say no buy, I don't want to buy any makeup. I don't want to buy any shoes. I don't want to buy any clothes. I'm trying even like my house stuff and my groceries to eat what I have before I buy more. Like it's a whole like mentality and low consumerism. Like it's not good for the environment. You're putting money in people's pockets that are already really thoroughly lined, you know. You gotta save for yourself. So I'm trying to just in all aspects of my life to really be more conscientious of my spending. So I'm trying not to buy anything like clothes, shoes, all that kind of stuff. So I did put on the 30th that I made a Pennington's order because my bras broke. So, I mean, even though I had already like started my no-buy, I wasn't going to start until January, but then I started early in November because I realized that I just spent like $1,000 on fucking what? My MasterCard bill was super high and I was like what did I buy? Like, what did I do? Anyways, so I write down here, like, if I did order something. I also put Costco run because I got Neutrogena moisturizers. They were on a really good price. But even then, like, this was early no buy. I shouldn't have bought those moisturizers. I didn't realize how many I still have. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think they're going to go bad anytime soon. It's just, yeah. And then I put, like, when I bought Christmas presents. Oh, the one time that I really did mess it up. So this is November. So there's like a sticker on every day. But I didn't give myself a sticker on December 30th because I did break it. I went to Costco and I bought these Manitoba McClucklux. I call them McClucklux, but I think they're just called McClucks. They're like these moccasins made by actual Aboriginal people here in Canada, in Manitoba. So I saw them in Costco and I was wanting to try them for a long time, but like they were only available online, and they randomly had this pop-up shop in Costco. So I did cave and I bought those. They aren't technically makeup, but like I said, I'm trying to do every avenue of my life, so I did document that I broke that. I do get a lot of wear out of them though. I've been wearing them all the time and they're good. Like, they're waterproof, and I didn't really have a good pair of like winter boots, moccasin. So they're like winter boot moccasin type things. They're really cute. I'll show you sometime maybe. But yeah, so I've been using stickers to track my progress and my agenda, to write if I bought it, if I was tempted, whatever. So I have been going for what, almost 2 months. On the 24th it'll be 2 months. So yeah, using my agenda has really been crucial in helping me stay organized with that. In terms of my rules, and then I'll go through my inventory. So my rules, I mean, it's kind of basic, I think. I was watching a lot of no-buy videos. I've just for support, so everyone is aware. Like, I was in a lot of Facebook groups where I was tempted to buy things like that people would post for sale that they were decluttering. I would be tempted to buy stuff from them. So I've kind of unfollowed all of those groups. I've joined project panning groups on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm following like project pan hashtags instead of like hashtag haul. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be tempted to buy stuff, so I'm just being more mindful of who I'm following, what I'm tempted by. I unfollowed a couple brands, things that made me feel like shit about myself. So like, no shade to anybody who still follows that stuff. Like, cause I still do, like, I follow brand accounts, but I know like Kylie Jenner and Kylie Cosmetics was like a really bad trigger for me. They launch a lot of the same kind of color schemes that I was like tempted by, but I already have a bunch of things in that color, and like, I feel like the pictures that they use are so airbrushed, and it made me feel like shit about myself. So I just completely unfollowed that stuff. So rules, like I said, I'm trying in all categories of my life to just not buy anything, to use what I have, and then that's it. Then I can buy stuff. So that's the rule. I really only think that might be a problem for cleansers or eyebrow products, because everything else I think I'm pretty much set on. But like, if I do happen to run out of something like a brow gel, brow pencil, then I will replenish that. I'm going to try and stick to drugstore stuff though in terms of replenishment, except for skincare. I don't think I'll need a whole lot from skincare either. But in case I run out of all my cleansers and stuff, like, I think I'm going to like solely switch to dermalogica products, because they seem to be really like agreeing to my skin and helping with my breakouts and stuff. But yeah, so if I do run out of a category, I can repurchase it, because I don't want to do like a full face of makeup and then not have any eyebrows. Like, if I run out of eyebrow products, then I will repurchase something. But yeah, I'm going to try to stick to the drugstore, and I am still getting my boxycharm. I know some people do it, like, do their no-buy, that they don't bring anything else new into their collection at all. But I have chosen to still keep my boxycharm for 2 reasons. So one is, I find like when I come home from work, I am always like looking for a package on my doorstep, because I was buying so much stuff that there's always like this rush when you get something on your doorstep, and I still feel that way with my boxycharm. Like, I still get excited to open that, so it's kind of incentivizing me at a lower price point, like, to not buy anything, because I still get that kind of happiness from my boxycharm. Also, a lot of the stuff in my boxycharm, well, I wouldn't say a lot of it, like maybe half of the stuff in my boxycharm I have no interest in. Either it's not my right shade or it's something I have a bunch of. Like I have a lot of like masks right now, so if I get masks, like I usually declutter that and I sell it, and I can sell the stuff in my boxycharm for more than what I'm spending on it, so it makes more sense to me to keep it, because I can sell it and make money off of it. I mean, I know that people, like, it sounds kind of I don't know, people think that it's not really ethical to do that, but I mean, you gotta hustle, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not like some wildly exorbitant price. Like, I'm not selling like a palette that I got on my boxycharm for full price. Like, I'm still discounting it, obviously. It's just I'm making back the money that I spent on the box. So yeah, I'm still getting my boxycharm. I can buy backups. This is gonna be an all year thing. I'm not gonna buy anything. I think like when I'm gonna break it is probably gonna be the fall Sephora sale in 2020. So I think that'll be like October or November or something. But even then, I think this whole journey is gonna make me just more mindful of the shit that I actually need and the shit that I'm actually gonna use. So that's probably what I'm gonna go until. But I'm not planning on breaking it for anything. Trying to thinking like, is there anything else really to mention about the rules? It's pretty simple. Like, don't buy anything, I guess, right? I think that's it. It's pretty basic, I think, right? Question mark. So, inventory. In terms of skincare, I have 7 wash-off masks. I have 1 spot treatment, 2 makeup remover balms, 7 Dr. Dennis peels, 2 sunscreens, 1 black soap bar, like a bar of black soap, and 15 bars of regular soap. I have 4 face cleansers, 5 bottles of like the Ordinary products. I couldn't think of, they're called serums. I was like, when I was writing this, I was like, what the fuck are those things called? So serums. I have 1 Clinique mini makeup remover. I have 6 full-size moisturizers, 1 full-size essence, 1 mini essence, 1 Sunday Riley UFO oil, 1 eye sleeping mask, 4 mini under eye creams, 2 mini moisturizers, 1 Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, like the vitamin C thing. I don't know. That's basically in a category of its own. It's a serum though, right? I think. 1 Tarte toner, 1 full-size makeup remover, 1 pharmacy acid treatment. That's all the skincare I have. So that's 50 skincare items in total. Then I have 6 shampoos and conditioners. So 3 shampoos, 3 conditioners. I have 18 candles, 6 hand soaps, 3 self-tanners, 4 full-size Bath & Body Works lotions, 4 mini Bath & Body Works lotions, 5 body sprays, 6 mini Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers, 9 perfumes, and 1 hair perfume. Okay, so that's all the skincare, body, home kind of stuff. My nail polish real quick. I have 53 bottles of colored nail polish or glitter nail polish. I have 9 base coats, 9 top coats, and 1 kale polish hand lotion. Now on to makeup, the good stuff. I have 8 setting sprays, 11 bullet lipsticks, 4 lip glosses, 8 glowy lip balms, the Laneige ones are my favorite, 8 lip balm sticks, 2 mini liquid lipsticks, 28 full-size liquid lips. That's 55 lip products in total. I have 18 lashes, 17 beauty sponges, 3 eye primers, 1 tattoo brow, 4 brow gels, 1 brow highlight stick, 8 brow pencils, 1 brow pomade, 1 brow powder. So that's 16 brow products in general. So I don't think I'll need any brow items to repurchase based on that. But those do tend to go quick because you do brows every day, or at least I do. So 16 brow products total. I have 4 full-size setting powders, 1 mini setting powder, 14 full-size foundations, 7 mini foundations, 3 Urban Decay glitter liners, 1 ColourPop Supernova cream shadow, 1 Revlon glitter / cream eye shadow duo, 1 Hourglass scattered light, 1 full-size Stila glitter and glow, 7 mini Stila glitter and glows, and 7 lip gloss and 7 lit cosmetics glitters. So that's 21 eye glitter products, cream shadow glitters in general. 21. Then I have 1 glitter base coat, like the glitter glue from Lit Cosmetics. I didn't count that in the 21 eye glitters because you need it to apply the glitters. I have 10 full-size mascaras, 1 mini mascara, 2 mascara primers, 9 concealers, 9 full-size primers, 9 mini primers, 1 color corrector, 4 black liquid pen liners, 6 colored liquid pen liners, 22 colored pencil liners, so like the ColourPop colored gel crayons, the Marc Jacob gel crayons. I have 22 of those. I have 11 lip pencils. I have 7 single highlights, 3 cream highlights. I have 5 single bronzer / contours. I have 5 single blushes. And I have 8 face palettes. So if you're counting all of the individual pans for those, I have 19 highlighter pans, 16 bronzer pans, 15 blush pans. And then the number that I was kind of surprised by, I guess, not looking forward to looking at, is my eyeshadow palettes. I have 44 eyeshadow palettes. That's nothing compared to some people, but it is quite a lot, especially considering I don't even really use them that much. So I have 44 eyeshadow palettes and 616 eyeshadow pans. So there it is. Do we want to add up everything together? Like every single makeup items that I have? Let me do that, please hold. Okay, so I added up everything on that list in individual pans. So I did every item that's obviously like a full-size item, like a eyebrow pencil or something, counts as 1. But in terms of highlighters and eyeshadows, I counted individual pans. So altogether, there is 1,106 items that I have to consume. So whether that be like something to finish, like an eyebrow pencil to finish, or an eyeshadow to hit pan on, there is 1,106 items. So let me know down below if you're gonna be doing this. If you have a no-buy, if you're doing like a project pan type of deal, let me know. I'm generally, like, I haven't done any like project pan official stuff yet. I am in a beauty group regarding panning, and I did join one project, so I'm gonna film a video about that later on eventually. But yeah, I'm excited. It's not like I'm being pretty lenient, like there's no like specific rules other than just don't buy anything. So I am I'm probably gonna do like, because I don't know, like it's not like an official like project pan. I'm just doing like a no buy, trying to use what I have, that kind of stuff. The actual project pan video, which is like a whole project of like items that I'm specifically trying to finish, that's going to be its own separate video. But yeah, let me know if you guys are on a no buy, if you're wanting to use what you have, if you have been sick of the launches that were coming out constantly before too. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of document this process, hold myself accountable. You guys can hold me accountable, you know, if you see me buying shit, because I'm really truly trying not to, financially, for the planet, for me, for my soul, for my well-being, for my mental health, like I want to just stop, use what I have, enjoy what I have, be thankful for what I have. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Deuces.